You know what I'm excited for, Tom?
No.
Tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Taking my daughter to see Rob Zombie at Incarceration.
All right.
Hey, this is Joe and Tom from Drunk Under the Sun.
Another funky funk drunk episode coming to you courtesy of Drunk Under the Sun. Anything in life's work could have been ahead of you. Tom and Joe from Drunk Under the Sun.
Join us every week on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify.
Yeah. Podcast that's about anything and everything under the sun.
Check it out.
Joe's drunk.
Yeah, we both are fucking drunk.
Stop it.
No, it's this thing like, this ain't gonna go anywhere. Fuck it.
No, continue.
No, I was just saying, like, what happened. This is what happened. All right. Yes. I'm taking her to see Rob Zombie at Incarceration. Because, like, I can't do it.
What do you do? What?
I got nothing. Like, it's just nothing. I got nothing.
He's just so mad. He has nothing. He's like, fuck you. He's like, you know what time I got Rob Zombie tomorrow? Ooh, that sounds awesome. What happens, Joe? Well.
Exactly.
Fuck! Record stop! Like, he hit stop. I'm like, if it'd be the exact
if
opposite.
I had something.
Like, if I would be like this, hey, Joe, guess what? What, Tom? I'm gonna take my kid to Insane Clown Posse. Fuck! Like, that's a story. That's a story.
I mean,
You're taking her to Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
What do you expect to see at Rob Zombie? What? So what? You're gonna take us to a prison to see Rob Zombie, cemetery girl, guy dead.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck that. I can't talk about it.
Basically. Because I got nothing. Like, we're going.
I guess you don't have anything.
The Shawshank Redemption.
Well, I guess you don't have anything until after the fact.
I guess. I mean, I got the story of how
you're going to Mansfield then.
Yeah.
So, Zombies playing in Mansfield?
Yeah. This week, and like tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. He's known as Insane Clown Posse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But see, the thing is, the only thing I really got now is how
I like his movies.
They introduced to Rob Zombie. It's very similar to how I was introduced to Rob Zombie. Like, I didn't know.
How were you introduced to Rob Zombie?
This is how I was introduced to him. I
was introduced to Rob Zombie by, like, drinking a bunch of beer and smoking a bunch of weed, and people are like, check this out.
But did you know him through White Zombie or Rob Zombie?
No, yeah, White Zombie and then Rob Zombie.
Well, see, I didn't know anything about White Zombie because
but you missed the point. The point is, we got fucked up.
No, see, that's not how.
And then they would jam out.
That's not how I got introduced to him.
Really?
The only reason I got introduced to him is when he went solo as Rob Zombie. I didn't listen to White Zombie.
Hellbilly Demon.
That Hellbilly Deluxe.
Yeah.
When he dropped Dragula.
Yeah, like that thing.
That's when I got introduced to him, and I was just like,
"Oh, human, then that's White Zombie. That's White Zombie.
Dragula is
Dragula. Yeah.
That's
what does that
big
bitch
one.
say?
Because it has and it has Living Dead Girl on it and shit like that.
Living Dead Girl.
That album is the one that.
But you know what's crazy? Before that album dropped, ICP had already done shit about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, that's why I like Rob Zombie, because like ICP had already. I'm a hip hop fan, and fucking ICP was talking about Cemetery Girls,
yeah,
and then Rob Zombie's like Cemetery Girls.
So how did you get introduced to? That's what I don't know. How did you come across the ICP?
Simple. I got expelled from school.
Okay.
I went to Delaware, living with my dad, and these kids were bumping nothing but ICP.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I was
so
like...
you just come across that somebody else was listening to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were like, check this out. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I was listening to Tupac.
Yeah, exactly.
Bone Thugs,
that's what confused
Snoop.
me.
I was listening
to
that shit.
You were listening to traditional gangster rap. Yeah.
But then I heard ICP, and everything... I heard Riddlebox. Riddlebox was the first album I heard. And it was like he had so much lyrics about fucking up rednecks and fuck rednecks and like Richie Boy shit. I was like, oh my god, they're talking about what I do before. But then I was like, but I understand where they're coming from against these rednecks
because you were against the establishment.
I was against
of
that shit.
County.
I was against that shit,
Yeah.
and I was like, fuck your rebel flag.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so ICP was all about that, and I was like, oh my god. And I liked horror movies.
Okay, and they were talking about similar stuff.
Yeah,
it's like
a horror movie for the assholes. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like every asshole you want to see get fucked up in a horror movie, ICP was talking about fucking them up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So right. I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
So that's how I got on ICP.
I never knew that. I always wondered because I knew you liked the Tupac, the Snoop Dogg, all that shit. I knew you liked that, and it's just such a difference. It's so different than ICP.
Yeah, but it's different. But
it's still rap.
It is. But once I got into it, and then once I became a juggalo, I'm a juggalo for life. Yeah, obviously, my shirt, right? So, I mean, to me, my favorite album is the first album I heard was Riddlewise. Yeah, you know, and fucking yeah.
That's the same way I'm with Rob Zombie. That's my favorite album he did was Hellbilly Deluxe. That was his first solo album. But I didn't know White Zombie until I heard Rob Zombie, and then I went back and heard other stuff that he was a part of. And that's how I became a fan. It was just hearing it like on the Blitz or something like that on the radio. I was like, I don't know why that song connected with me and not the White Zombie songs.
Yeah, because they're really similar.
They are very similar.
They sound, to me, they sound the same.
It's the same thing. Like, that's what I don't really understand about solo career. Like, he's still got a band, you know? It's the same guy with a band.
It probably had to do with the record label.
Probably, something. But yeah, after he went solo is how I found out about him. And then I was a fan of him, and then I finally got to see shows. And his shows are fucking cool. They're just like watching one of his music videos, right?
Oh, yeah.
And one day, I don't know what it was, but I was listening to rock in my car, and Rob Zombie came on, and it was Dragula. And it was the same song I fell in love with, and my daughter heard it, and she liked it. And then one day, I sat in the house, and we were just like, we were jamming, whatever. And that day, I was driving in the car, and Rage Against the Machine came on. And she was like, is this my favorite song? And I was like, I don't know. If it's your favorite song, it's your favorite song. Yeah, it can be. I don't, you know. And then she was like, I don't know. And then I was like, are you talking about that other song, which was Dragula? And it turned out yes. And I was like, all right. Like, if you like that song, I'll play more. So I got on YouTube on my TV, and I was playing like a bunch of music videos and stuff.
I love how you playing Dragula to a 6-year-old.
Yeah, she probably was 6 at the time. And then so I got on YouTube and I was playing like More Human Than Human, fucking all the other White Zombie shit that he's got out there. And she was at one point, by the end of it, she was like, Daddy, can you turn off the TV? I can't close my eyes. So she was like mesmerized by this fucking, you know, Rob Zombie singing fucking songs on TV.
His dreadlocks.
Exactly.
His cowboy hat.
Exactly. So for a long time now, I've been wanting, you know, I'll be, it'd be so cool. And so he's up in Mansfield this weekend, and I just took the opportunity. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're going up tomorrow. That's the whole thing. We're going up to the prison, gonna do the tour, gonna check out Rob Zombie at the end of the day. How much does it cost? It depends, because today it was a whole festival. It's incarceration, so it's like 3 days this year. I think probably close to 2 or more.
Jesus
for the whole 3 days. Now for both of our passes.
When's the day start?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday was today.
Today's Saturday.
Yeah. Tomorrow, I only got
Saturday.
It is Saturday. I only bought passes for the Sunday show because it was Rob Zombie's day. So we're gonna see them, and there's more bands there, but I only bought it to take her to Rob Zombie and go to the prison. So that's why we're gonna check that out. But like after the music, another reason why I was a big fan of Rob Zombie is all the movies come out with.
Oh, dude, he's got movies that are bad. As
I haven't seen his newest one, The Three from Hell. I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that one either.
I saw Devil's Rejects.
I saw that one.
That one was good.
Dope.
That one's good.
I only seen it once, so I don't remember
same
it that
here.
well.
I've only seen that one once too.
But House of Thousand Corpses, I've seen a few
I
times.
haven't seen that one.
That's dope. Halloween movies.
I saw the Halloween one.
Both of those he did were
Yeah,
good.
I only saw the first one he did. I thought it was
They're
sweet.
both pretty good.
And I saw 31, and I saw
31.
Yeah, it's kind of like Running Man. 31 is.
Really?
They get people, and then they're pit up against like killers, kind of deal.
It's
It's very similar to Running Man.
awesome.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Running Man is dope as fuck.
Running Man is dope. I just bought that movie not that long ago.
You got to go.
Have you? Did you know that Stephen King wrote that?
Yeah, the original.
Yeah, the original.
But it was the movie we saw.
It's
not
nothing.
what Stephen King
No, not at all. Because it was different. It wasn't anybody close to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
It's like some emaciated
It's like
guy.
Logan's Run shit.
Yeah. I haven't seen Logan's Run though.
I haven't either.
I've seen Blade Runner,
I have seen that slow ass movie. Yes.
the first one.
I've seen all of them.
Oh, you saw the Ryan Gosling one.
I seen it. It was slow as
It was slow.
fuck.
Was
It's
it good,
just
though?
like, I mean, it's just as good as if you like the Ridley Scott movie. If you like the first one, because they're both done by Ridley,
Yeah.
and if you like the first one, then
So is it
yes.
like a sequel to the first one?
Yeah, but it's slow as fuck.
I like the book. I like the book a lot.
I never read the book.
The book's pretty fucking crazy.
Both all I know is fucking the Blade Runner movies. Both of them I saw
are slow.
were boring as fuck, and it's like, when is this shit gonna end? Like, no offense, like I know a lot of people that love Blade Runner,
Yeah.
and I don't see the appeal. I just don't see it because I've watched them,
Yeah.
and it's just so boring, so slow. It's like, okay, by the time you get to this guy who's the villain,
Yeah.
it's just like, it's just boring, man.
No,
They're like the Godfathers. Like, Blade Runners to me is sci-fi's Godfathers.
I can see
Because Godfather is boring as fuck. Slow as fuck. And like crime movies,
they typically are.
they're held so up
High,
here.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't care for him. And like I don't say I don't care for him, but they're just boring movies. Like, in my opinion, Blade Runner, like a sci-fi movie, a sci-fi crime movie. If I'm gonna watch a sci-fi crime movie, I'm gonna watch, like, I don't know, Swordfish or fucking
Swordfish is pretty good.
You know, something.
It's different.
Something
It
like
didn't get a
Blade
lot of
Runner's just. It's just so boring, dude. Like, I'm sorry, but fuck you, people. It's so boring, and like, I know so many people like hate me for this right now, but Blade Runner is so slow and it's so boring. Now the cinematography and the shots, that's beautiful, but the story, it's like, speed this up. Let's go.
The book is very similar. You know what though? I was gonna say a Ridley Scott movie that is enjoyable. Gladiator.
That's a good one.
That is a great.
I mean,
movie.
there's a lot of Ridley Scott movies I like.
Have you seen the Robin
like the
Hood?
first Alien?
Yeah.
That one's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm sorry, but Blade Runner is boring as fuck. Gladiator, that's dope as fuck.
Have you seen the Robin Hood then?
Boring as fuck.
I never watched it.
I fell asleep 5 times. I've tried watching it 5 times, and I fall asleep every time. I fall asleep every. That's why I'm like, fuck this guy. If I'm gonna watch a Robin Hood movie, I'm watching Kevin Costner, Prince of Thieves.
Exactly.
Thank you. That movie's a shit.
Or Men in Tights.
Men in Tights. Or the Disney Fox.
Or the Fox one. That's a good one. Yeah, but I never saw the Russell Crowe one.
It's boring as fuck.
That's
I don't recommend that to anybody.
It got shit on when it came out.
But the thing is, it's like real accurate of like historical accuracy.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's just so like.
But that's what happens when it's accurate and historical.
It's boring. Boring. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Hollywoodize it.
Thank you. You do everything else.
I know, right?
Can't you do that one?
You can't make a real story entertaining.
I know, right?
Braveheart was entertaining.
Oh,
It's based on true events, but
it's so far fetched.
they took a lot of liberties.
They took a lot of liberties. But it's a badass movie.
But they made it entertaining.
But if you want a movie that like gets you up and rising, like in symbolic, like your patriotism, that's the movie.
Oh, okay.
No. Braveheart.
But Patriot's good too.
That's good too. But Braveheart like gets you up in arms.
Yes, it does.
Because of the tyranny that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
And that king.
Good movie.
That actor that plays the king is good. Who's that guy?
Oh, he was such a douchebag.
He was.
He was a
Longshanks.
Oh, Longshanks. You wanted him to die.
Yeah.
And then when he did die, you're like, oh, fuck. I wish he didn't die. Because this asshole was even worse.
Yeah. But, good movie. Both Patriot and Braveheart. Who's in that?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Melly Mel.
Oh, shit. Mel Gibson's. He was.
Give me back my son!
I think we're losing control here, folks. He was great in conspiracy theory.
Oh, he was insane in conspiracy theory. Pelican Brief. It's the same shit.
He should have been that in Lethal Weapon, though. He
was that in the Lethal Weapon. What are you talking about? He was that.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
He was Riggs jumping off buildings.
Oh, man. I think we're losing it, though. But I think we got it.
I don't even know what the topic was.
It was everything. And then
Joe being an asshole.
No, that was a different one. That's the one that's not Aaron. This one could work. This was anything and everything under the sun, like we promised. Thank you for checking us out. Follow us on Facebook,
Instagram,
Spotify,
YouTube, Anchor.
Anchor, I always forget that one, even though it's where we started with the whatever. Anyway.
I never forget.
Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.
Fuck off. Thanks for tuning in to Drunk of the Sun. This is Joe and Tom.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody. Like and subscribe.
Thank you all for subscribing and liking. From Drunk on the Sun, the podcast about everything and anything under the sun.
So check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram. We're posting new shit every week. See ya.